Welcome in our new studio setup. We just made it here in our bedroom. I hope you like it as much as we do.
Welcome to our pink Barbie couch.
Today I wanted to talk about the energy of greater. This energy is within all of us, and we often think we don't have access to it because we are so lost and stuck in our limitations. I discovered this today when I did Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation, and by the end of this video you will be able to feel this energy of greater within you that will help you to overcome your limitations. I think we all know it. We have limitations like the thoughts that we think, the feelings that we have, the things we do every day. They are limiting us in our very way of living. This morning we were doing the morning meditation from Dr. Joe Dispenza. We were going through our limited thoughts, our limited actions, and our limited emotions. And when I went through these, I really felt how they're dragging me down, how they are keeping me stuck in a way that I don't want to be. But from that energy, once you are aware of your limitations, there is an energy within you that is greater than that. And from these limitations, we birth the energy of greater within us. And this is what allows us to get out of it.
Yes, also men can give birth to some things. If you're going to play with this idea, it is only an idea, it is only a thought. And if you will have a thought of something greater, of you are being greater, then it will make you automatically greater. Because where you put your attention, there flows your energy. So if you are thinking about yourself being small, you're in everybody's way, you are a doormat, you're too sensitive for other people, you are frustrated that you still didn't make the steps which you want to make in your life. But then you think about it and you're like, maybe I want to live as I'm living because it's my comfort zone. Okay, but I will just complain about everything around me because it feels very good and I have something to talk about. Because if you would just connect to something greater and let it work for you, then you would realize that you are maybe lonely and then you are very much in a space, in a nothingness, and there is nothing to complain about. So it could be a resistance as well to stay in when you are at now. I'm talking from my experience because I am dealing with this one again and over again, and it is just keeping me in my program. And I realized today, because I live with my mother and my mother is very messy, and since childhood I am the person who is constantly walking behind her and cleaning everything what she's making mess with, and it's very frustrating because it's never ending, and she's very good in being messy. And I love my mother, but this is driving me a little bit out of my balance. But then I thought, oh my gosh, what if she wouldn't be here? What if I wouldn't be around her? What would I do? I would find probably something else, what I have to fix and what I have to clean with, what I have to clean, or I'll be just missing it and I'll just not have her around, and maybe I'll not be feeling a lot of frustration because there's nothing else to feel frustration about, but maybe I'll just be so used to it, then I create something to be frustrated about. So it's constantly like being aware of what we are doing, and now I am able to actually change myself, my life, just because I'm aware of it.
Because you're aware of the limitations.
Yes, I am aware of that limitation. It's a basically step number one. You have to know what you want to change. And if you know what you want to change, and you know that you want to change it for a really long time, maybe many years, you want to change something for so many years, and you're still not changing it. You want to lose weight and you're still buying that chocolate bar. Or you just go into your fridge and you say, hello, it's 10 o'clock in the evening. Or, you want to heal something and you probably have to fix your diet and fix your exercise regime, and you're still not doing it. But what if you want to do it this way? What if it is so nice that I can have some utilization. You know, I have work to do. I have planned to do every single day. I know I can, if I will be bored for a little bit, I can still clean after my mom. It's nice because I can fill in this stuff into my blackness, into my void, into the place where actually we create, we heal, and we have spare energy, like extra energy for us. We are so programmed and taught to invest it into somebody else or into something else, and it's usually things which we are blaming. Then we don't have time for anything else, and we say, oh, I didn't do it again, I didn't lose weight again, I didn't exercise again, I didn't give me attention, and I didn't read the book again because I had to do this.
So what Petra was explaining is like we are still underneath this limitation line here. We are still in that box and we can't really get above it. We want to get above it. But it's really important that we are first conscious of our limited thoughts, our limited actions, and our limited feelings, like our old reality. We need to be conscious of that, because from that we can, as I already told you, birth the energy of greater that will bring us above this line. That's where we want to get. And sometimes it's a little bit difficult if we start to tune into our future self and we think, okay, I want to live like that. But you're still so much limited by this line, you can't really break through, you can't really break out of it, you're still in it. Then we can get to that energy of greater. And something that I really like that Dr. Joe Dispenza said just when he released his new meditation Out Picturing a few weeks ago, he said that the thought in the quantum is the actual experience. So if you have a thought, okay, I am greater than this, I feel this energy of greater, you can instantly shoot yourself over this line, this limited line. And from there you can create your future.
So for example, when I get punched from somebody, you don't have to punch anybody and you don't have to get punched. But when you do, you don't have to punch that person back, because you tune into your greater self and you don't have to solve the problem with the level or on the level which it was created. You can just go beyond that. You can go beyond that level, above that, and you become greater than that, and you say, okay, what would my greater self do? And you would just say, you know what? I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm so sorry for you because you just hit me. You have so much anger in you, and I'm not gonna pass it on to anybody else, not even to you. And that person will just have to cope with that anger within that person, because he knew that he couldn't pass it into your body. You know what I mean? It's just a hit, but the energy stayed out of the body. You can really imagine it as you are having like a wall on yourself or glass, and it just slides. And that's the greatness in you, what makes it available for you. It makes it basically accessible for you, because you can always be greater. And when I become greater, I usually become much more relaxed. And if you are greater, you see much more than just your little teeny weeny situation. You see much bigger spectrum of things.
So now we're going to practice this so you really know how easy it is to feel this energy of greater. I would like you to now think of one limited thought or one limited emotion that you have, or something that you do every day that is limited. Just one thing. Pick one thing and become really aware of that one thing. Okay, if you have it in your mind, I want you to now imagine the feeling and the energy of being greater than that. Feel it within you, within your heart. You're greater than this. This is where this feeling comes from, because there needs to be some limitation in order to be greater than it. So just start to feel that feeling of greater. And this is exactly what allows you to break through and to actually start creating your future.
If Raphael did this, he probably visualized for you now very well how you are getting out of your limited mind to this unlimited space. So use that as well, this move of the energy, because this is how you are leaving this limitness and the box which you live in all the time, and you can't see in that little box. You can't see outside of that.
So next time when you're creating your future, remember to be greater than your limitations. You can write it down, what your limitations are, and always remind yourself throughout the day that you are greater than this. And don't forget it, because we don't want you to ever, ever, ever forget that you are unlimited. Thank you so much for being with us today, and if you would like to share some more time with us, we also have this video here for you next.